Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome back to another episode of the Evangelion Tamagotchi experience. So I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is, this is a new thing to show off. It is the level 2 poops. The bad news is, that means that the first one we did was in fact level 3. There are at least 3 stages of poopy LCL. And I don't know what I've shown and what I haven't shown now, which sucks. I want to assume that all the ones I've done so far have only been level 2, but oh god. Oh wait, show off him sleeping. Right. Get that out of the way. That's really... God, this fucking shadow is annoying. I know, right? So annoying, so irritating. Right, I'll clean it up, because I think he's, like, really pissed off at me right now. I don't want him to, you know. So you'll see it goes, yeah. So, hopefully I'll be able to find a video of me cleaning up the poos. I feel like a couple of times I didn't actually clean them up before I ended the video. Oh, also, he's probably really hungry. Oh, yeah. That is hungry? That's hungry, yeah. Let's get him something to eat. Still hungry? I don't think that was hungry, actually. I think hungry is the round one. He's right. Oh, well. Give him some watermelons. Give him some more of these. There we go, he's full now. Yeah, he's happy now. He's not super happy though, hang on. There you go. There we go. Oh, I can't believe it now, hang on. Fucking morning allergies. Hate it. Anyway. So, yeah. That's a problem. Also, I didn't realize that I should have been keeping a record of the stages of Poopy LCR water with the cocooning stage. Though, I want to say that I've done them all now. Do you? Well, I've definitely done level 3, because that was this angel. I know I've done nothing. I'll look into it. Fuck. What a pain in the asshole. I know, right? Anyway. Cool. So now he's gotta wait for this guy to go away. Yeah, I guess so. There's nothing really going on with this guy now. That also means that you're gonna have to do at least 3 videos for each angel. 4. Including a meditor. Right, sorry. By the way, when it a meditors and there's poo in the water, does it... I don't care. Okay. Good. Don't even think about it, because you start thinking about it and you'll be like, oh god, now I have to kill every angel off like multiple times. We're not doing that. Yeah, 1 angel. Well, we're doing 2 angels. Yeah. Two lives, you mean. Yes. Because I want to kill one of them. Ah, Jesus. In other news, I finished Death Stranding yesterday. Yeah, cool. Man, that ending was great. They packed a lot of story into that last little bit. Holy doodads. And, I have a basic understanding. I mean, certain plot twists, I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But there were a couple where I was figuring it out just as the reveal, and I was like, oh, yeah. And then a couple were like, what? Holy crap! That last delivery mission. No, not the last delivery mission. the God, the cryptobiite, the last cryptobiite delivery mission. There you go. Whoa, that was a hard one. Holy shit! Can't imagine doing that on a harder difficulty. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play through the game in English. And I'm going to try to blitz the game. Not speedrun. I realized something yesterday, that I'm not a speedrunner. No. I mean, I don't, how do I say? I don't feel like, no, I don't feel like speedrunning is not the right word. Like I watched someone do a speedrun of the game in like 5 hours. I didn't watch the whole thing, because I hadn't actually finished the game at that point. But I watched it until, well, I skipped parts, but anyway, and he is playing like version 1.0, and I guess there's some glitch where if you select the P menu, you can like jump and then like float in space. And that's how he like basically just flies over BTs and mules and obstacles for that matter. So he never takes anything with him, and I'm like, oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's why I don't think I could ever really be a speedrunner, because I like to quote unquote speedrun the game, but not exploiting like super huge glitches and whatnot. Okay, especially those kind of glitches. Right, movement glitches. Yeah, ones where like in Skyrim where you hold up a plate and run into a wall and you teleport somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. What I like to do, and I've coined the term, is blitzing. I guess blitz run. And that's when you just play the game as quickly as you can, but doing the game legit, quote unquote. My biggest memory of that is playing through the Champions of Norath game, specifically Champions of Norath, and just doing all the different difficulties, and just like, the reason why I was doing that, coincidentally, actually was because of a glitch. There's a glitch in that game where if you have a level, if you have a brand new character with no EXP, and you kill this one boss, you'll instantly bump up to like, not level cap, but basically the highest level that you should probably be for that difficulty. So if you do it at the highest difficulty, then yes, you'll have a fully maxed out character. And in that game, you could do 2-player co-op, like drop in, drop out. So you could get to that boss, you could drop in a second player character with a brand new character, and then whittle the boss down so that it's got just enough health that a like exploding potion will kill it. Give the new character the exploding potion, and then boom, done, instantly shoot up. I wouldn't really call that a glitch for the speedrun, per se, but the point was that I was trying to get, rather than like playing the game slowly and like leveling up in the traditional sense, like, no, I'll just get to that boss as quickly as possible, and then I'll be higher level than I would ever be if I played the game slowly. Because on my first run through, when I was playing the game normally, I got to that boss, and then I used the glitch, and I was way higher level. Well, not way higher, but a few levels higher than if I had played the game normally. So I was like, well, fuck this. So I would just run. I would just run through levels, ignore enemies as much as possible, and just blitz the game. But I wasn't like, you weren't boundary breaking or anything like that. No. That's blitzing. So I might try to blitz Death Stranding in English. And that's going to be a trial run, actually, for when I do the game again, but this time in Japanese. Because I do want to have... I didn't actually look into it. I had a thought yesterday. Wait, let me finish my first thought. Okay, sorry. I want to record, the cutscenes and whatnot in Japanese for those who actually want to know, since the American or the Western version doesn't come with the Japanese voices. And my initial attempt at doing that, yeah, was not so great, because I played it as I wanted to, and I don't regret that. I didn't even upload all the videos. I think I've got like 100 videos, 15 minutes each, of me playing that game until I got to the first hot spring, and that was my goal for that playthrough. But I never actually uploaded all the videos, and honestly, I'm probably not going to either. I might even delete the old ones. Why? Just because they're kind of, long and drawn out. And instead of that, sure. Well, why don't you do the story only? Like, nah, fuck that. Okay, fair enough. I'm glad I stopped recording it, actually. Death Stranding. Yeah, because then I wouldn't have played it as much. True. Anyway, yeah, I had the thought that, that I wonder if the PC version has Japanese voices. Because if so, there's actually no point. I took so long to finish the game that, like, now people can just play the game in Japanese if they want to. Anyway. I want to say it still doesn't. Well, okay, you could probably mod it. Yeah. You could probably mod the Japanese voices in. I forget how you did it in Skyrim. In Skyrim, you could get the Japanese voices by, on PC, setting your region to Japanese or something, and then copying the audio files and then putting it back to like American or UK or whatever, but then copying the audio files back over. I forget how it worked. I didn't actually do it, but I just bought the Japanese version on PS3. Yeah, it's fine. How many versions of Skyrim do you own? 3. How many versions of Borderlands 2 do you own? Technically 3? That's it. So, Skyrim, I got the original Skyrim on 360, right, and then I bought all the DLC for it, right. Then you bought the Japanese version. I think it's just a vanilla game too. It's not legendary. Yeah, it is. No. Yeah. It's fine. I just wanted to play it in Japanese. And I didn't even do... I started, doing, playthrough of that in Japanese, and I never even really finished it, because I did the main story, I did, the Mages Guild, I did the Civil War, and I think I started doing the Thieves Guild, but I didn't finish it. And I'm using that as a guide, actually, for my, the day-by-day playthrough that we're going to do soon, to try to try to figure out how long it's going to take to finish that game. It seemed like I did the main story. I don't know if I'm going to do the main story right off the bat with the day-by-day playthrough. I have to figure out what the hell I'm going to do there. Maybe I will. Who knows? Just because I played that game so much. My general way of playing things would be to do the main story last, or in the case of Morrowind, where I did it somewhat later in the game. But I played that game way too much. Despite how long it's been since I played the game, I know it too much to be able to do what I really want to do, which is play Skyrim like I played it the first time. It's not possible, because I can't remember. I remember in high school, there was a guy who liked Evangelion like I did. And I remember he was like, okay, I'm going to not watch the series for like a year. And then when I watch it, it's going to be like, it's fresh again. And I'm like, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. I have watched the anime so many times that it could be 5 years. And the moment I start watching, I'm like, yeah, I remember everything. I want to say that, but I feel like there are bits and pieces that I've forgotten. Speaking of Evangelion, yeah, we got time for that. You don't have to talk about that now. Did you? Well, we're gonna watch Death and Rebirth, and Death, Rebirth, and End of Evangelion. But I still haven't been able to track down copies of that Kuchi Evangelion at school animation thing, so I don't know if we'll be able to do it, which sucks. But we're gonna even play some Ava. I had a thought about that. Oh, did you? I had a thought about like doing an angel, in the Wonderswan Shito Ikose, from start to finish. I don't know about that. Yeah, it wouldn't take long. Well, it would if you were like leveling it up. No, I wouldn't level it up, obviously. Oh, no. No, I just like put it on fastest time and just wait for it to finish. You could even do it while you're watching Ava. No, that's sacrilege. It is sacrilege to do anything while watching Ava. You've done it before. I'm sure I have, but generally speaking, if Ava's on TV, I am doing nothing. I may be eating. I remember, yeah, when I used to work at a grocery store, I would, before my shift, I would watch an episode of Ava while eating something before I went to work. That was a cool little ritual that I had for a while. Why did I do that? I think I just wanted to watch the series again. That old chestnut. What's this, 2000, what year was that? I want to say 2006? Like that? Anyway, what are we talking about? We're talking about Death Stranding, right? And how you're going to do a Japanese playthrough. I have to look in to see if there is actually the ability to see the Japanese voices, but I'll still do it, yeah. And yeah, I might delete the old videos, because who cares? But then I'll blitz through the game, unlike my regular playstyle. Well, there's no way I'm going to play the game like I did the first time, again. No way? No way. I bought... Oh, to answer my previous question, before I forget, I have 3 versions of Skyrim, which is the 360 version, the Japanese PS3 version, with no DLC, I think, and then, the VR. Right. I don't know. And does very special edition count? Doesn't work on my phone anymore, which sucks. The Alexa app or whatever doesn't work on my phone anymore, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, I don't have the special edition. I'm never gonna buy that. Really? No. As much as I would like to. Well, I can play the PC version, but it's not actually mine. And then Borderlands 2, yeah, you got the original disc Borderlands 2 on PS3. Then you bought it on PS3 again because it was the what do you call it? Game of the Year edition. And it came with all the DLC, and buying that bundle was cheaper than just buying the DLC. It should be known that when I say the DLC, I'm only referring to the Headhunter DLC. Yeah, because the main 4 DLC of Borderlands 2 I already had because I bought the season pass. So I bought the game, a disc. I bought the season pass, yeah, and then I bought the Game of the Year edition again. So I have a physical version and a digital version. And I also got pre-sequel at the same time, which I have touched that game, the PS3 version, but only enough to get to Concordia, which is the main town, because I was trying to redeem golden keys, because I'm an idiot. By the way, I haven't gotten a single golden key in the PC version. Yeah, I noticed. Anyway, and I have the game again on the Epic Game Store because it was free. That's the only reason. I would never have bought it again. But part of me wants to buy the VR game, but I looked into it. It doesn't seem to have any of the DLC. And I really don't feel like playing Borderlands 2 again. I just played Borderlands 2 again. Because I wanted to level up a character enough so that we could do some DLC, the 2 DLCs that I haven't done. DLC 3 and 4 with Borderlands 2. With Ava. And then he went and made a fucking super high level character, asshole. And I'm not matching his level because I don't want to play the game enough. Anyway. And then I feel like there's something else I wanted to talk about. Having multiple copies of games. Oh, what's the verdict? Is Death Stranding Skyrim 3.0? You mean 4.0? No, if I remember correctly, Skyrim is of course Skyrim. Yes. Borderlands 2 was 1.5. It wasn't Skyrim. It was close, but it wasn't. Metal Gear Solid 5. Particularly the Phantom Pain, but you know what? If we throw in Ground Zeroes there, it makes it all better. That was Skyrim 2.0. I say. And Death Stranding, I want to say it's 3.0, but I think my playtime when I finished the game, well, I haven't actually finished it because there were some deliveries that I just stopped on because I was like, oh god, but I do want to do them, and I have to do them because if I don't, I'm going to fall into the same trap I always do, which is when I finish the game, if there's anything left over, I just don't do it. That's why I always try to finish everything before I roll the credits. The credits roll in that game is great too. I loved it. It's awesome. Anyway, yeah, it was like, the playtime was like 300 hours. Which is a long time. It's a long time. But Skyrim was like $1,000. And the Phantom Pain was also $1,000. And I say $1,000 for those games, but I'll be honest with you, I fell asleep playing Skyrim a lot. And I also left, both fell asleep and left Phantom Pain idle, either on the field or in the ACC, the helicopter. Helicopter, yes. So that obviously increased the time a lot. Whereas I don't think I've spent quite as much time in like the private room of Death Stranding. And I've never really fallen asleep on the field. Don't think so. Maybe I have. Remember that one time when I was in Phantom Pain, when I was climbing, it was, God, what mission was it? It was the mission to get Code Talker. And I was climbing up the cliff. The cliff part where it was shown off in one of the early like E3 or whatever presentations. And I was holding up to climb, and I think I fell asleep mid-climb. So when I got to the top, I just stood there for a while, or crouched there for a while, until I woke up. Good times. Is that in the video? I forget if that was in my actual playthrough video. I think it was. I think I cut it out, actually. I'm not sure. Good times, good times. Anyway, yeah, so that's the plan for Death Stranding. And then, yeah, maybe I'll buy Doom. So I was thinking about buying Doom 2016, because it is, it's like $8. It's like $7.50. Which is pretty cheap. I was also thinking of buying the Kingdom Hearts Complete Collection for like $50. And Borderlands 2 VR was there for $30. But quite frankly, no. I think those other two games can go to hell. I'm just gonna buy Doom. I'm gonna play Doom. Okay. I don't know what my grand plan was. because I'm going to be doing the Skyrim day by day, I'm going to keep... I've already got and set up the VR at my little man cave here, which is a nice big space, much better than my bedroom, actually. But I'm going to bring out the PlayStation 4 and just leave it here. Which means I won't be able to play Death Stranding, which is why I really wanted to finish Death Stranding. However, my big plan was, I was playing, remember I was playing Doom for a while, the original Doom, and Doom 2, and Final Doom, on the PS3 for a while there. And then I stopped. Unfortunately, I stopped way too late, because there's not much else to do in the game. Because I was going to do that, because PS3 is obviously going to stay in my room, that's probably what I'm going to be playing for a while. Especially now that I can stream on it, thank God. I'm not entirely sure what changed to make that possible, but hey, who cares? But yeah, and I was gonna like play all the other Dooms, but Doom 2016 is on the PS4, and even Doom 64, if you wanted to play that, is on the PS4. I don't think you can buy it for the PS3, which is shitty. Doom 3 too. Is Doom 3 on the PS3? Yeah. No idea, dude. I have no idea. Yeah. Like, I do want to play through all the Dooms, but if they're all going to be on PS4, there's no point. Because then I'd either have to play them out here, or bring the PlayStation back every day, which I'm not doing. No. No. So I'll have to think about what I'm going to do. Wish I didn't have to leave my laptop out here. Which, look, I only bring my laptop, like, home on Sundays. Because I don't work, and then, I play Borderlands 2 with, and Borderlands Pre-Sequel with Evo. But I've also got, Grand Theft Auto 5 from the Epic Game Store for free, and I'd like to play that. I'd also like to play Nier Automata. There's all sorts of shit I'd like to play on the PC. But the PC's out here all the time. I don't want to play out here because it's fucking uncomfortable. I want to sit on my sofa. The air conditioning. Well, I got air conditioning, but I want to sit on my sofa. Yeah. Anyway. I have to figure it out. I mean, there are plenty. You know what you should do? You should play Grand Theft Auto fucking 4 on the PS3 because you never finished that fucking game. So. Yeah, there's so many games that I bought in the PS3 era because there was like a sale and I was young and naive, so I just bought stuff and I just haven't played them. You should play all the Telltale games. I mean, the pre-Walking Dead Telltale games because I bought them all because they were on special. That's why I bought Doom because it was on special. Yeah. It's a nightmare. There's tons of PS3 stuff you can play. I know. You can even play I can't really play PS2, unfortunately, which sucks. I need a different TV, because my fucking Japanese TV won't show the... If I remember correctly, the problem is that it won't show the 60 hertz refresh rate that PAL has. So if the game has a 50, which if I remember correctly, like the Yakuza games did, and some other game we played did, then you can do it. But like games like James and Norath or I remember Metal Gear Solid 3, it was a pain in the ass because it didn't have that mode. Oh, Onimusha was the other one. Yeah. They didn't have those games that have that mode, so when I go to play them, it's just a blank screen. Even on the PS3, which sucks. Because I bought, like, Siphon Filter. I've had Siphon Filter 2 forever. But I only ever played the demo for Siphon Filter 1. So I bought Siphon Filter 1 and 3 when it was, like, discounted, I think. And then I bought Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. And I played Resident Evil a little bit in Australia, and then I came here. And I haven't been able to fucking play it anymore because even on the PS3, when it goes into a PlayStation 1 game, it reverts to fucking 60 hertz. Maybe you can you force it to... I don't know. Play Japanese games. I mean, you could. Yeah. Trouble with streaming is, the way that I use streaming is I'm just playing a game, and if you want to watch me play a game, that's cool. Like, I streamed for, I don't know how many hours yesterday, no one watched. No, one person did. And they left a comment, ask, I think I was playing Borderlands, and they asked me what platform you're playing on, and I didn't see the message for like 10 minutes later, and I replied and said, oh yeah, I'm on PC, and I'm pretty sure I'd already gone by then. Fuck. I didn't see a message, bro. Give me a break. So, yeah. I mean, I'm certainly not certainly not turning my mic on for a stream when no one's watching. But I generally like to just stream games that I'm just playing, which is why the PS4 is great, because you don't even have to, like, fuck around with any streaming PC or anything. You just start sharing. And yeah, and the mic's off because there's no point. Also, generally, if I'm in the house, I can't turn the mic on because there's too much noise, too much people talking and things happening. That's why I came out here in the first place, to record videos. Wow, this has been a long episode. This is long as fuck, dude. This is gonna be. Be careful that this video doesn't, like, what's the name, the memory on your fucking phone. That'd be bad. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. So this has been another episode of the Evangelion Tamagotchi experience, and a rambling rant from me. But I guess we'll see you when it's time to a Meditor. Yeah, hopefully you'll check out Death Stranding if I'm ever streaming. And Skyrim video day by day. We do it. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't even finish talking about that. What's that? Skyrim's going to be like Skyrim 1.0 again. It kind of is, but what I was saying ages ago with the Evangelion thing about the guy who was trying to not watch Eva for a year and then watch it fresh. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to even do that with Skyrim, even after not playing it for, like, however many years it's been since I've played it properly. So I'll probably just do the main story straight right off the bat. Fuck it. Yeah. But watching the Japanese playthrough, it seemed like it took me about a month. That's all. It took only a month to do the main story campaign. And that was me playing. That was not me speedrunning. That was me just, not blitzing even, just sort of playing the game and trying to show off people's dialogue and whatnot. That's the other thing I do with blitzing, is that I try to not skip. Well, no, that's not true. When I was blitzing Metal Gear Solid 4, I was skipping cutscenes because I'd watch them over and over again. But yeah, I try not to skip cutscenes and listen to all the dialogue and experience everything, that sort of thing. Anyway, yes, Skyrim. Right, Skyrim. Yeah, it took about a month to finish the game. And then it seemed to take a month to do the Civil War, and then a month to do Mage's Guild. So, by that logic, it might take a month to do each different campaign, of which there are, I think, 9. So there's the main story, Civil War, but then there's 2 versions of Civil War. Fuck off. I want to do Civil War last. I want to do the ones that are split between 2 different people last. That's cool. It doesn't matter, really. You can just, like, fast forward time if you wanted to. Isn't that what I did with Morrowind? Yeah, well, whatever. Main story, Civil War, Mage's Guild, not Fighters Guild, Companions, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, which I always forget. There's the Dragon, there's the Dragonborn DLC, there's the Hearthguard DLC, both of which have 2 different, the Vampire one has 2 different things, 2 different playthroughs. I'm just going to add those 2 playthroughs there. So now we got 10. Oh, shit. And that's not including miscellaneous quests and whatnot. That's 10 months. Yeah. This is going to be like a year, isn't it? I mean, generally they go for a year, right? Morrowind went for what? Morrowind, when did Morrowind end? I mean, you're still doing book readings, but that doesn't count. Morrowind ended like last month. So, yeah, Morrowind was like 10 months. Shit. Fuck. Oh, you're having second thoughts now. It might take you 12 months. Remember when we did the DLC for Morrowind? Yeah, it was like perfectly a month each. It was only perfect because you finished it a little bit earlier than you... Yeah, that's true. So it was like a month each, yeah. But I don't know. I think Dragon Ball might be slightly longer because... we're not going to do the exploration bullshit. No, we're not. I didn't even really do the exploration bullshit in Morrowind, quite frankly. No. Well, I'll figure it out. 12 months, though. It's a long time. Well, 10 months, potentially. You could always try to do it fast. Yeah. But when I did the Japanese version, I'm pretty sure I did it as quickly as I could. We'll see. Make sure you don't miss any, make sure there's no, like, missable quests that, like, you can't do if you finish the main story. Like, people dying or whatnot. I'll look into that, yeah. Alrighty, now I'm going to stop recording this video because it's way too long. Don't think anyone's listening to this. If you are listening to this, leave a comment and tell me how much of a cool bro you are by listening to this entire rant. You're cool. You are the win. Anyway, yeah, this has been another episode of the Evangelion Tamagotchi Experience, but for now, my name is Leo and I'll see you next time.